have been having sex with my father since I was 16. And I don't think I will ever stop.
Jesus.
Really? My husband is asking for threesome after I cheated.
my guy.
I know that move.
That's good.
I unalived my husband because I cheated on him.
Wait, you are the one that cheated. You are the one that said unalive somebody.
My people, welcome to today's episode of Dark Issues. Here on this channel, we'll be discussing about dark issues, like really dark issues. And here is how we'll go about it. There's an email on the screen where you can send in your dark issues to. And yeah, we're going to treat it here. For today, we have really dark issues to treat. But before then, I have somebody very great, somebody fabulous, somebody you would love to see on my show, the person of E-Piano.
Yeah.
I'm so
and
glad to have you on this
also
show.
we have somebody, the finest of the finest, the most beautiful girl, the Bubutigbo, the amazing Ada Obi. Yay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being on my show today.
You're welcome.
Let's really get to these issues are really dark. I can't even wait to tell everyone about it.
Let's go.
My husband found out I've been cheating on him a week to our marriage. I am a sex addict too. I might do it again even in marriage. Really? I dated this guy for 8 years. It was a long distance relationship. It was based in Canada. Our relationship went so well, I unfolded my lifestyle. Though I work as a sales personnel in ShopRite, but that cannot sponsor my lifestyle.
Of course.
My boyfriend pays me on monthly allowance. I am a sex addict, and this he never knew about. I have over 30 body counts.
That is wild.
And I was never in love with any of them. I love my man so much, and that I cannot deny. We got engaged recently, and we will be getting married in a week time. He discovered some flirty chats 2 days ago, and my relationship has never been peaceful since then. It almost led to putting an end to the relationship, if not for the intervention of some friends who were able to convince him nothing happened beyond the chats. He forgave me, and even though we are getting married soon, I am worried he's pretending to be cool because those chats clearly indicated that I visited those guys at home. I don't know if I should just end the relationship or he truly forgave me. I am not sure I can stick to one man too because the little time we spent together showed that our sex drives aren't even the same or even close.
Yeah.
I am worried. Please, what should I do?
Man. This one is long. Oh. What do you think? What's your own advice? What do you think?
This wickedness, just leave the guy alone. Because it's before marriage. My own opinion, I'm not advising you to break up a week. I think she said a week to the marriage. I'm not advising you to break up, but to me, it's just wickedness because the marriage is not going to work anyways. So I don't know. But
if you're a sex addict, like there's a difference with like when you're a sex addict and you know that you and your partner you can like continue having the sex like, but like when your own sex addict means you like to have sex with multiple people. She said our body count like 30, and then she's still probably gonna do it more in the marriage.
She's sure. She's sure that she will definitely.
So why do it when you know that you will still do it again in the marriage? Like why get married in the first place? Like that's not dating material. That's my own opinion. If you guys have more or anything that you feel like they can do, drop it in the comment section. Because for me, I feel like this is a no-no.
It's wickedness.
It's wickedness.
Just let him go. I know they've spent like 8 years of their life in the relationship. But it doesn't matter. Just let it go. At least better.
How did they spend 8 years without the guy knowing that she's a sex addict?
According to her, like it's more of like a distance relationship. So you know what this distance relationship? It is wherever I tell you believe. It was built on trust. It's actually painful and it's going to hurt the guy. But if I am to advise this person, please don't be so wicked to enter marriage with this guy. That would be wickedness.
That's wickedness.
Well, let me read the second one. All these issues are really dark. I have been having sex with my father since I was 16. And I don't think I will ever stop.
Jesus.
Really? My parents separated and I had to live with my dad. We sleep on same bed and also dress and undress in his presence.
In presence of your dad?
Yeah. It continued until I was 16. And I got to know my father was always watching something, even though he do put his earpods on. I was eager to know what he was watching, but each time I get up to go to the toilet, he adjusts in a way I don't get to see what he's watching.
I'm guessing this is like a self-con situation, like one room apartment situation.
I guess so too. I was curious and eventually discovered it was porn he was always watching. There was a night he thought I was asleep. He was masturbating and it got me really wet.
Hey, your own father.
Your own father. I was still a virgin, but maybe I was so naive as at then. All I wanted to do was to try out some of the sexual activities I sneaked to watch on my dad's phone. So I decided to make a move on my dad.
What? She made the first move.
And he put me to order immediately and even slapped me after, which he was disappointed and went out of the room.
Okay.
That night, I felt so sad and scared and I apologized to my dad. The next day, I was asleep when my dad came closer and started touching the sensitive part of my body. And I never stopped him because I've always wanted it. You have always wanted what? I got this virgin that night. It continued for a long time. And when I was 21, after watching a reel on Instagram of a pastor's preaching, I decided to put an end to it. And the only way I could do that was by getting a boyfriend. That was smart.
Not really, but go
well, I did, but the sex never felt the same. After a while, I had to end the relationship. I had several relationships and it didn't work. I kept feeling guilty of cheating on my dad at a point. And I am finding it hard to get attracted to any guy. I am 24 and I still feel so attached and sexually addicted to my dad. I know it's wrong, but the more I try to pull out, the more I failed. What should I do, please?
Hey, this one is more than my power. I cannot take this one. This is crazy. Like, is your biological father. Like, how do you even begin to like imagine your biological father in a sexual manner? Like, how do you even do that? How did you? Well, I guess the large chunk of the whole problem was from the dad. Probably because of the things that he exposed her to when she was still young. And then there was a part that she said she was watching things on her dad's phone.
Yes.
So I guess he was exposed to those things really, really early.
Yes, and she was even 16. So.
And then the dad had to do that too. That's wicked. That's wickedness in high places.
I swear. Ha.
That's a criminal case, so that's a criminal case. You need to go and report to the police. Well, it's kind of like consensual. Like, it's like, I don't even know what guys.
It's complicated.
It's complicated. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Just advise this person out of your own free mind. Let them know what they should do. Because right now, I'm even confused. I don't even know what to do.
I'm even speechless because what? Your dad. Hey.
Okay.
This one loud though.
We'll do like Bayu. Moving on.
Okay. Moving on. Hey.
What's so funny?
I unalived my husband because I cheated on him.
Wait, you are the one that cheated. You are the one that said unalive somebody. I'm interested in this one.
You people have mind though.
I'm interested in this one.
I got married to a pastor and I traveled for vacation with my friends as it is a norm for me at the middle of every year.
Okay.
This time, I made a big mistake by following them to a party that night. My friends don't drink alcohol too because they are also wives of deacons and other men of God.
Yeah.
On that fateful night, we were told to try a particular alcoholic drink, that it was more of citrus than alcohol. We decided to try something new. They started a game where you pick a card and answer the question on it. I get it.
Wild card.
And whoever fails the question gets to take more drink. It kept going round, and when I missed a question, I was asked to sip the drink. I did and realized the alcohol in it was much. And for each time I missed the question, I tried to ask for other option other than taking alcohol. It continued that way until I got tipsy and then drunk.
Okay.
Stage by stage. The last thing I remember doing was removing my heels because I was tired of wearing the heels for too long. I woke up the next morning to a guy I had a conversation with the previous night. Moving on, I discovered we had sex and I talked to him about it. And there was so much guilt and confusion on his face.
I guess the guy was drunk as well now.
Maybe. I used contraceptive pills. Smart girl. Fast forward to a week later, when my husband woke up at night and showed me empty sachets of the pills.
Wait, a week after?
Yes, a week after.
When damn she didn't dispose it properly?
Maybe. I forgot to dispose it. Thought as much. I was left with no choice than to tell him all that happened during my vacation. He was so angry and found it hard to forgive me, even after knowing I was intoxicated. He's been planning his transfer to another parish in another state secretly. Secretly. Well, and he was also filing for divorce. I got to know and begged him to discontinue with his plans, but he refused.
Okay.
At a point, I became depressed. I thought about the shame and embarrassment his plans will bring upon me as a pastor's wife. Even though it wasn't intentional that I cheated on him. Sadly, I had to let him go. His remembrance is in a week time.
Wait, hold up. Wait, you had to let him go.
Yeah.
Go.
You had to let him go.
People are, that was wild.
You cheated on him and you still him.
Hey, you had to let him go.
Mado. Piano.
What are you?
Piano.
This one is actually like way above my head. This is a police case.
Moving on. His remembrance is in a week time. And even though no one knew about me unaliving my husband, I feel so guilty and I've been in a state of unrest. There's no rest for a weekend now.
There's no rest.
As his remembrance is closer, I feel so guilty and I've been in a state of unrest as his remembrance is closer. There's no rest for the weekend now.
That's crazy.
How do I get this off my chest? Please help. This person is supposed to be arrested.
Honestly, that's wickedness.
That's a murder case now.
Yes, now. That's crazy. And again, you're a pastor's wife.
Pastor's wife. Like, where's the conscience?
You need to go to the police station and turn yourself in, and then you need to seek forgiveness from God himself, even though that's not going to bring the man back. And the man is just gone. The man, like, basically didn't do anything.
I understand the shame and everything, but someone. Things are really happening, you know. Hey!
See, guys, let us know what you think they should do.
Let us know what you think in the comment section, please. Hey! Moving on. My husband is asking for threesome after I cheated.
my guy.
I know that move.
That's good.
I cheated on my husband severally after we got married.
Severally.
And I was never going to tell him because guys never forgive infidelity. But we got talking recently and he told me about people he cheated on with me before we got married and asked for forgiveness. Really? That's me. The husband cheated
Before
they got married.
Yeah.
But now she cheated in the marriage.
Okay.
Interesting. I thought about it and felt it was a good time to confess since we are all guilty of cheating on each other. I only cheated on him severally with one person, and that was because he was out of the country for 3 weeks.
Severally with one person. Is 3 weeks? Is 3 weeks a long time? Your husband cannot travel for 3 weeks.
Ha.
Okay.
But he did with different people. I confessed to him, and he called me a serial cheat, of course. To have kept such away from him and living under the same roof. He started giving me silent treatment, refused to eat my food. But why are guys like this? Like, why is it that when you want to punish women, you just punish them by not eating their food?
Why is it that when you guys want to punish men, you punish them by sexually starving them and not giving them food?
Well,
moving on.
He started giving me silent treatment, refused to eat my food, and stopped my weekly allowance too. I kept pleading for weeks, and after so much tears, he asked me to block and delete the guy's number, and I did.
Okay.
He collected my phone and went through my chats, and that continued every day. Recently, he's asking for threesome.
Okay.
And even though I love to satisfy his needs, I feel he's up to something that will hurt me.
Okay.
In 10 years of our marriage, he has never asked for such. I've been depressed. What should I do to save my marriage, please?
This is deep. For me, I feel like this thing, don't just do the whole threesome thing. Just go and meet a marriage counselor or a shrink or something. Because it's kind of like a situation of like blackmail. When somebody comes to blackmail you and then they say bring 1 million and then you pay the 1 million naira, and after like 2 weeks they come back again, then ask you for more money. And they will always ask you for more things till like it's unbearable and you eventually still lose the marriage. So.
But do you think guys forgive infidelity in marriage?
I don't think it's a matter of guys or girls. It's like, do people forgive infidelity? It's like it's like a dent, like a stain that you can't wash off. It's like, it's crazy. Like, you might forgive, but how is it easy to forget?
Why forgive someone when you've not actually forgiven them?
Well, I don't think it's the forgiving that is the problem. The forgiving is easy. The forgetting that is the problem. Like, you're forgiving your partner that, this person cheated on me, but like, do you forget? The memories will always be in your head. Like, I feel like it's these guys in the comment section that can actually solve things like this better.
Guys, at this point, I think I'm throwing the curtain for the day. Like, please just drop your comments in the comment section. Like, I don't even know what to say. These are just too dark for me. Like, they are too dark.
I see why you call it dark issues.
They are really dark issues.
Dark issues.
Like, they are really, really dark issues. Please share my video with your friends and do well to subscribe. If you have any dark issues to share with us, send it to the email address on the screen and we'll definitely treat it here. Don't forget, we keep all your messages anonymous. See you on the next episode. Bye.